Hello, I am with Seed System Solutions, and in this video, we will train you on navigating the trait table. If you do not see any of the options referenced in this video, please contact an admin user within your organization for assistance. To navigate to the trait table, from the main menu, select System Settings. Then you're going to find the green Trait Royalty Table button, or it may be a tab up on the top, depending on your version. Within the trait royalty table, some things to note. Your year is the year of your royalties. So this is your trait royalty year. And then your default zones are the zones for that your default selling zone for each of the trait royalty license companies. So Bayer, Corteva, Syngenta, they all have different trait royalty or trait zones. To create a new trait, you will open the hamburger menu and select New. It's going to ask what your trait name is. This name is the name that you want that trait to appear as in your product name in your product list. This does not have to be the full trait name that is given to you by the supplier. Then select OK. Once you've entered your trait name, you're going to see the Edit Details box. You will enter the supplier if necessary, your product ID if necessary. This used to be for Bayer products. Your product description is important, as this is the description that will pull through to the trait reporting exports. And your license company will make sure this pulls through to the correct license company trait reporting exports, as well as linking the license company or the license to the customer and to that product. Your liability and expense accounts are required if you're entering trait royalty values, as well as using the chart of accounts. And then select Save and Close once you've entered that information. Once you have entered your trait name, you cannot edit it, especially once products have been entered for that trait. To enter new royalty values, you'll click the plus button. You'll enter the zone that this royalty is for. The gross royalty is the amount you would pay without any rebates. The net royalty would be the price you would pay with expected rebates, as well as this is the price that will pull through to your balance sheet for your expense and liability accounts. And your replant royalties is the amount you would pay on replants. Do repeat this step for every one of the zones for that license company. I know you don't always sell to all of the zones. We recommend having all pricing in case for some reason you sell to a zone you don't normally do. Once you've entered your zones, you may see product pricing adjustment that occurs. The reason for this is we do calculate a zone differential for your pricing on your bookings based on the differential between the zone here and your default zone that you're selling it, your default zone and the zone you're selling to on the booking. So the price differential that is displayed on this will be the price that the pricing on the booking will change if the zone does not match your default zone, unless a price override is entered when you're entering in a booking line. You can see once you have your default zone in, your price adjustment will calculate anytime the gross royalty price does not match your default zone. We do recommend entering pricing in prior to any sales for that sales year. If it is not entered in advance, there is chance that errors in the price adjustment can occur as your zones are entered in here. So please verify your booking pricing after you've entered any zone royalty pricing. And if any changes have occurred and you need assistance with that, please contact Portage Bay Solutions. If you do want to carry last year's pricing over to this year's pricing, you would start with your year in the pricing you want to replicate or carry forward. And then in the trait royalty or in the hamburger menu, you're going to select new royalty year. And there it's going to ask you to enter the year that you want to carry into. So in this case, we were going from selling year 2024 into 2025. When you press OK, it is going to duplicate all of these current royalty pricing into that new pricing year. If you have any questions about Seed System Solution, please reference our other training videos. You can email us at grow@seedsystem.co, or you can register for one of our free monthly Seed System support Zoom meetings that we're now offering.